guys, it's Lacey. So welcome back to another house building video. In this video, or actually this one is called New England Suburban, basically just because that's what I think it looks like. I could be completely wrong, but that's what it's named regardless. So yeah, there we go. So basically I'm just figuring out the layout of the house at this point, trying to figure out how I'm going to do the interior layout. I mean, I had a little bit of an idea before I went in to it, but I wanted to make sure. And also I decided to put a basement in this house because I usually don't, to be honest. So yeah, I decided to put in a basement in this one. Most of it is furnished. It's basically just like a lounge area, and then I have like a sort of like a home theater area down there and an extra space for like a bathroom, which I did not furnish. But if you needed another one, you could put one in. But there's plenty of bathrooms in this house, so I really didn't think that it was a necessity to put it in. So now I'm figuring out how I want to do the basically I just knew how I wanted the outside to look, so I kind of just like put windows and doors in certain places as I was placing it to kind of figure out how I wanted to do it. And then the same with the upstairs, like I knew where I wanted the stairs to be, so I kind of worked around that to the best that I could. And I wanted to leave that living room area. I wanted the second floor, I wanted it to be open to the ground below, so I had to figure out how to just make that basically empty space in there. So now I'm figuring out how the upstairs is going to be laid out, basically. And I believe that's basically it as far as that goes. And now I'm going to go ahead and, continue on with the exterior of the build. Start off with some of the roofing. Roofing was at times a bit difficult in this build, but not like, it wasn't super bad or anything, so yeah, and now I'm figuring out again what windows to put in what places. So yeah, I really end up liking this build. It's a little bit bigger in the end than what I had kind of, I guess, planned for or anticipated for. I had originally planned on making it a bit smaller than this. That's why the video is a bit long, because it ended up, like, actual build time I believe was like 6.5 hours, which when I started this build that was not what the intention was at all. Like, I was hoping to have it done within just like maybe 3 hours or something, but yeah, it ended up taking about double that. So yeah, that's a thing. So yeah, here I just continue on with the roofing, and then again, like I said, it takes me a while for the roofing because I wanted to have as much space upstairs that I could, basically. I wanted to have, open, I don't know how to word it, but you guys get what I'm saying. So it took me a minute to figure out the roofing, and sometimes, some houses can really be a pain in the butt to roof, and this one, I mean, I wouldn't say this was definitely not one of my more difficult ones, but of course it gave me trouble at certain points, like in this little corner right here where it was just being stupid, and I'm like, I'm just gonna leave it like that. So I did, because I think I spent like at least a good like 10 minutes trying to figure that out just there. Like, how can I make, well, it probably felt like 10 minutes, but it wasn't, but okay. So yeah, now I'm gonna go ahead and put a couple little accent pieces in here. And there is enough room on that, on the third level, which there is no third level at this point, but there is enough room up there that if you wanted to go ahead and put in a small attic, you probably could. But I figured, this house already has a basement. There's really no need to have an attic too, because there's plenty of storage space in this house. Like, there's closets everywhere. So yeah, that's not something that you're gonna need to worry about, really. So yep, I'm just roofing away here, roofing forever in this build. And yeah, so I really think that you guys will like this house. I do need to tell you that in this house, I did put a very small amount of custom content in it. Basically, I was just getting super sick of not having a washer and dryer in the house, in the game. So I went on, I believe, the Sims, My Sims 4 blog, and I found a washer and dryer and also a few little like accessories that go along with it, and also there's a few curtains in here that is custom content. So you'll see as I'm furnishing, like towards the end as far as the curtains go, and then you know, the same with the washer and dryer. So if you download this house and you don't have that stuff, obviously you know that stuff just will not be included, so you'll just have like a few less curtains and one less room, which is the laundry room, that won't be furnished. But I do have the links in the description for if you want to go ahead and have those items in your game, then you can click on those links and you can get those. So but of course you don't have to, you know, it's just very few things. It's just a couple curtains in like maybe 1 or 2 rooms, and then the laundry room. So that's it. So I mean, you can just, I think the laundry room is the room where I connected the garage to the rest of the house. So I mean, you could just make that like an entryway from the garage to the house, like where people take off their shoes and stuff, or something like that. I mean, it's no big deal if you don't want to download that particular, you know, those things into your game. I completely understand. So, but in order to find this house, you will need to allow, you know, you will need to be able to view custom content houses, because there is a few pieces of custom content. So so anyway, yeah, I'm continuing on with the build, and it is going very well, I think, so far. It's a lot of... Oh, sorry about that, you guys. I had to stop and come back in, stop the narrating and come back in because my dogs were running around and being loud and being crazy. So sorry about that. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and continue on with the exterior of the build, make the little garage doors here, which of course are kind of smaller than what I normally do. So they're very small garage doors, but you guys get the point. And also I try and figure out how to kind of like, I don't know, blend this in a little bit well, because, you know, no garage door in history is ever that tall. So, you know, so I start off by doing that, but I end up changing that very soon. I believe I use blinds, maybe? Yeah, I think I use blinds that are the same color as the siding to kind of blend it in a little bit better. It's not ideal, of course. Yeah, I think that's what I end up using. It's not ideal. Normally I would just like to use some sort of constrained floor elevation to put the garage doors down on the ground, but of course I cannot do that. So, you know. Oh well, no big deal, I guess. So yeah, I believe I'm going to go into, gardening now. So there's the gardening. I use the same sort of like circular, sort of rocky fountain that I did in my last build, or one of my last builds that was called Country Luxury. I really liked that idea, so I kind of stole it again from myself and used it again because I thought it would look really good right over there in that little corner area. So yeah, I really hope you guys like this house. I'm not gonna go ahead and narrate the whole video because it's really long. It's like almost half-hour long. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave it here for you guys to watch the rest of the video and listen to some music, and I really hope you guys like it. Don't forget about the custom content, that if you want to download this house via the gallery, then you will need to go to your advanced settings and click on the show custom content. Click on that little button thing so that you can view this house. And again, if you do download it and you don't want to download the laundry room or the curtains, then that's all that will be missing in this house when you download it. So no big deal, no worries. And also the links for those are in the description if you do choose to download them. So thank you guys so much for watching. You guys have a great day, and bye.